Good morning, sir. Today I am going to demonstrate on how to test blood to perform the chronological test for blood. Imagine that this blood stain sample from a crime scene in order to determine that the blood stain really contains blood or other substance. So we have to undergo preliminary test using phenolphthalein test. So these are the procedure. So these are the materials that I use. So first, please small fragment portion of the stain materials on a filter paper. Then add a drop of phenolphthalein solution. And then a drop of hydrogen peroxide solution. So we get the result. A rose color developed. So deep pink permanganate color from the blood stain that we had examined. So this. So now we are already done the preliminary test where we got a possible blood from this sample. In order to confirm that this sample is really a blood, we are going to proceed the second test, which is the confirmatory test, where we can determine whatever the blood stain really contains blood. So in confirmatory test, I am going to use the Tickman test. The first step, place a minute fragment of the stain in a glass slide and a sample crystal of the sodium chloride and 2 to 3 drops of acetic acid. So this. Then 2 to 3 drops of acetic acid. So next, place a color slip and heat gently over small flame. To evaporate the acid coal, period, examine under the high power objectives. So we got the result. A dark brown rhombic crystal of hemine chloride. Arranged strictly in a cluster, which means the sample we got examined really contains a blood. So now that we already confirmed that the sample we examined really contains a blood, now we are going to proceed the precipitin test, where we can determine whether the stain is of human or an animal origin. So the stain in a paper or similar material cut a small portion and then place the in a test tube like this. So we cut this and this is the stain of the paper. And add a struck saline solution. So this, ito ang saline solution na i-add natin. Assuming lang. Then allow the mixture to stand overnight. So let us assume that the mixture is already stand overnight. And then centrifuge to plane the solution. Dilute with saline solution layer and struck the blood stain on top of the human anti-serum precipitant in a capillary tube. Basta dilute. So we get the result of this. So it is a human blood or that matter by protein human origin. In the instruct will react specifically with antibody present in the serum as shown by the formation of clouded ring or band at the interface of the two liquids. So now that we already determined that the blood I examine is human blood, I am going to proceed in the blood grouping test where we can determine the blood group if human blood. The blood group of the blood I examine is group A because anti-B was found present and no anti-A. That's all. Thank you.